everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we're back exploring another abandoned mall. This one is actively being demolished. So this video, by the time it's uploaded, means this place is officially gone. We're exploring the abandoned Canton Centre Mall. This place opened in 1964 as the Mellet Mall, and in 1988 it was renamed the Canton Centre Mall. This place permanently closed in the early 2000s, and as you could see when we walk around, it has been severely decaying since. A just remnant of the past when it comes to retail shopping, what it meant to come out into society and come to the mall, what retail therapy was back then in the 60s, the 70s, throughout America's prime. Especially here in Ohio, so many malls have came and went because of the massive population decline from all the industry jobs that have left the region. So we're going to be exploring this mall as it still is here. And obviously, as you guys are watching, it's no longer here. So if you guys enjoy history and what I do, preserving it digitally for generations to come and see, leave a thumbs up. And without further ado, let's go walk around this abandoned mall. Part of the mall's over there got chopped off years ago. And we're on a side of the mall where most of the businesses have been altered, either removed or what have you, but we're going to be checking out the remaining history here that is worth looking at. And I'm here in the winter, so the entire interior of this mall is just an ice sheet. So I'm probably going to fall at some time during this video. I'm just hoping I have the camera recording when it does, but you can see here how the mall utilized some natural light to cut costs on the electricity. We're going to go into some of the stores here. So this was obviously some sort of clothes store. Not sure which one specifically, but we're going to be walking into the businesses that do have some stuff left behind inside of them, just to try to get an idea of what was here, because obviously I'm not from the area, but I record these type of videos for people who are parts of the community, and I get a lot of positive feedback of people who see their childhood mall maybe one last time before it's gone through a video like this. So that's kind of the idea with going into some of these businesses, because a lot of these people that watch, this could be their first job that I'm walking inside of that is about to be gone forever. So just to give somebody that memory spark again is well worth documenting. So there's nothing left in this store, but you could see the original sign for the store that exposed itself. Butler's. So at one point, they did have trees here, and obviously with a free energy source right above it, the sun. Yeah, you see each business looks the same. This one has a white awning, green, blue, white, pink. And it looks like I'm not alone. There's pigeons flying around in here with me. There's another one up there. How's it going, buddy? just bobbing his head around. So down this corridor you could see how the demolition team has removed a lot of the building. But I believe when we go past this wall over here, we'll have a little bit more mall that's untouched by the demolition crews. But just the little bits of detail I'm noticing are the pink up on the pillars, and beneath us you could see the tiles were once pink. So here we are approaching a wall in the middle of the mall. Now this place shut down in stages, and the part that we're in right now actually closed down first. So we're about to enter a part of the mall that was used last, right beyond this hole. So here we are on the other side. And this JCPenney's, if you could see it, it's still open. You could see the lights on the other side. But little do the workers and the shoppers know what's on the other side of this wall. You could see they reinforced the bottom to make sure no air goes in there, because there's definitely some mold everywhere. Obviously you guys can't smell the mildew behind the screen, but they definitely don't want anybody getting sick in JCPenney's from the abandoned mall next door. The Diamond Company. This is inside the Diamond Supply Company. Now it's the Mold Supply Company, but I do appreciate the little details on that support beam. You could see the little teal spheres they put up there. I love that little tiny detail of color and shape. It just adds so much character. It's like there are two little bowling balls up there. So sad to never see retail like this again. Looks like this could have been like an Auntie Anne's or some sort of, maybe not a food store actually, because there's glass for like a display case. So it looks like maybe a jewelry store. Looks like we have a fountain over here. It's probably the center of the mall. So this is the fountain here at Canton Centre Mall. Beautiful blue tiles inside, and we have the circle skylight above us. Even has graffiti up there. I guess kids are getting on the roof. Right here, this is definitely either like a Krispy Kreme or a pizza place because of the Italian colors, but we have another corner store here by the fountain. Looks like we had other stores in here too. This might have been like a food court area, because I think these were food spots just based on the tile I see. We have a whole other corridor to check out as well. Over here on these lights, you could see there was once neon lit up, wrapped around these pillars here. Green neon. Oh, and there's green neon around the trim up there as well. So that would be really cool to see that at night. Man, if only this place didn't have severe water damage and they left the power on, this would have been a very, very cool explore with the vibes and the neon. But either way, I'm still thankful to be sitting in this room. You could see the amount of mold that's just completely destroying this place. At least this side is better than the other as far as decay. The other side is like unrecognizable. But it looks like we have a little hole over here, so maybe we could see inside this business. Oh wow, we're on a completely other side of the mall. This place is bigger than I thought. Oh, it just ends right here. Yeah, it's just this little extension room. It looks like this was a jeweler. And there must have been an anchor store over there at one point, but they walled it up. Got another skylight, and I guess this was an information booth. Yeah. Must have been an entrance of the mall. Probably right here. This business is behind this tarp as well. Oh, it's the parking lot over there. But that looks like Finish Line, maybe, that we're in front of. Looks like this might have been, I don't know, a Journeys or something? It kind of looks familiar. Looks like we have a sign left behind. Yeah, definitely a jewelry store. It looks like we could have just walked in through a door and not through that hole in the wall. So you definitely have some vandalism over here. Graffiti, smashed windows, just typical destruction by teenagers, which is sad. But the building's still here. This might have been a Foot Locker. Yeah, this is either an old Foot Locker or an old Finish Line, but it's definitely a sneaker store. And the front desk is still pretty cool looking. Looks like this was the public restrooms. Pretty cool sign up there with the colors and pretty sure it's tiled as well. So in hindsight, this was definitely a Finish Line, and this was a Foot Locker, because I've been to many Foot Lockers, especially in abandoned malls that were probably built around the 70s, and all of them have this wood panel design, which I truthfully miss. This wood paneling is so eye-pleasing. Doesn't look like we're going to be able to get into the Foot Locker, which is sad. But we have some more businesses, just a handful really. Here's another wood paneled business. This is some sort of food establishment. This is really cool looking. I feel like this is what's missing out of today's society. Such a warming welcome. And I don't even know what they sold. So we have this big business over here. I feel like this was like a Verizon store or something. I'm not entirely sure, but all of these stores are timeless. You could see the design, 1960s, 1970s. They obviously never changed the inside as far as the colors and the design. And this room is pretty clean for the most part, but that's pretty much it. We have just the end here, and that's going to do it. Got this pink and blue store. It looks like it's filled with furniture. Yeah. You just have like green couches and furniture all over the place. Can't get inside though. So this is unique. We have a Chase Bank branch here. It looks like somebody cut their way into the branch. Yeah, this was the bank. It's also open over here. Just walk right in. Here's the front desk. Oh, the vault is still here. That's so cool. That makes this worth it. I'm so glad I came in here. Wow. Look, the deposit boxes. Somebody brought them out to check on them. Look at this, there's like an air lever. In case somebody's trapped in here, they can get air. It's airtight, I'm assuming. So many boxes everywhere. Yeah, this is a heavy duty lock. That's pretty much everything in the mall though. Kind of cool to end it on a bank with a vault. I didn't even expect to see that in here. But the sun's going down. As you can see, the blue light is coming into the corridor of the mall, so it's about time to say goodbye today and forever. That's going to do it for today's Abandoned Mall Explore. Beautiful place. Obviously, I'm always thankful to be exploring history firsthand. It's one thing to learn about history, but it's a complete other thing to walk right through where it actually happened. And what I love to do is document it for the generations who have already visited this location, for them and for generations in the future to see what these places were like before they were knocked down. The history of America goes beyond what we find in a textbook. There's so much history in our backyards, in small towns, and even small cities all over the country that were once industrial powerhouses, fueling families and economies for decades. But with the decades going and going, things become cheaper, things become outsourced, and we have things like this. And for me, I find myself born in a transitional period, born right before technology took over. So I feel like I have a bit of an idea of how the world worked before technology, and I watched it expand right in front of me. So it's a pretty unique world we're living in these days, in between the old and the digital age. But hopefully you guys did enjoy this old mall explore. And that's going to do it. Ending it here at the fountain, a beautiful day. And hopefully I'll see you next time. Leave a thumbs up, guys, if you enjoyed. And until next time, peace out.